Hello.
This is Melissa.
And this is Kat.
How are you?
I've been better, I feel like.
I was talking to our listeners, but you can speak for yourself, I guess.
How are y'all doing?
Nope, it's too late.
Tragical.
I'm going back to school.
Yeah, and I'm going back to work.
I'm starting school back up. I've only got like 12 weeks left, so that's good.
You're so close.
Yeah, and you're going back to work. I just don't want to go back to work.
My immune system is so bad. Like, really bad.
I feel like you have a desk between you and people, though. I mean, it's a pretty thick desk.
It's definitely not 6 feet.
It's a good 4.5 feet. I would wear a mask. And
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask.
I would definitely wear a mask and hand sanitize everything every minute of every day.
I normally do that anyway.
And when you get home, just like strip butt naked and throw your clothes in the washing machine. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I refuse to rewear my uniform, which I'm actually a pro at. Like,
Oh, so am I.
I will wear my uniform 4 days solid.
I mean, I work inside and I have
Yeah.
3 uniforms for 5 days of a week.
The only time I sweat is like walking into work. I'm just a pro at being filthy.
Just for breeze, everything.
I don't even Febreze my clothes.
I don't either. I was trying to make it seem like we were really clean, but we're not.
I wash my hair once a week and I wear the same uniform 4 days straight.
You wash your hair more than I do, so...
You don't even wash your hair every week?
No.
Every 2 weeks?
About.
That's crazy.
Roughly.
I just wash it once a week because I'm a schedule person and I wash my hair on Fridays. So I have
wash
to do
it-
it or I'll die.
I wash it when it starts to smell.
Oh, definitely by like Thursday night, I'm like, oh yeah, tomorrow's hair wash day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, my hair doesn't really smell.
I mean, it doesn't smell, but I definitely have an earthy vibe. It doesn't smell bad. It smells good. It smells like dry shampoo and like scalp. You know, like baby scalp? Mm-hmm. That's the best smell, isn't it?
I love it. It is the best smell.
When did we start talking
I
about
don't
baby
know.
scalp?
I mean, it kind of has to do with this movie, I guess.
Anyway.
Babies.
Oh my god.
A baby laugh.
So this week,
We're going to tell you why.
Tinkerbell.
It's tragical.
I realize I don't know if I've ever seen this movie. I
Like the
know
first
I've
one?
seen it, but I guess it's been so long since I watched it. What year did it come out?
2008.
I must have watched it in 2008, dude. Because,
You read the books too, right?
bro, you keep saying that.
No, I'm asking you.
I read these books when I was
No,
a
yeah.
solid 7-year-old.
Right,
I
just-
don't remember anything about them.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
I could not tell you any of the characters' names.
Do you still have them? Probably not. You get rid of everything.
No, they're probably at that hobo den on 133rd in the bookshelf where we left them when we moved out of our foreclosed home. Oh my gosh, quick story. The house that Kat and I grew up in, we foreclosed on it and we lived in it for like 8 years.
We were squatters.
Because everyone foreclosed on their homes like at the same time. So we straight up lived there for like 8 years for free. My parents were not paying their mortgage. And then they finally kicked us out and we left everything in there. We left everything in that house.
We really did.
We did not move anything out. My parents took out a loan of their 401k and we bought all new furniture and moved into a new house. So I'm sure my Tinkerbell books are sitting on the bookshelf. Oh yeah, and then we drove by it one time when Kat and I went back home and there was literally a hobos living there.
Because even though they kicked us out, they
I mean,
didn't
there
do
was
anything with
furniture,
it.
so
They were living their best lives. Good for them.
proud of those hobos. I
Yeah,
hope they
man.
loved it there.
You know what I miss the most about that house? The fireplace.
Oh yeah.
We had
oh my god.
An exposed brick, beautiful
Yes.
fireplace. Our whole house was exposed brick.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
loved the brick.
That's what I'm saying. I loved that house. I didn't like what it was when we left. If we would have put
Yeah.
hardwood floors in there.
Oh my god, that's the way to move. Next time we move, let's just leave everything.
And just when we leave
Goodbye.
here in like 8
Just
years.
kidding,
'cause
we're
never
renting.
moving.
They'll probably like be like, your stuff is still here. We'll be like, oh, you can have it.
It's for you.
It's for you. It's a present. But yeah, Tinkerbell. I don't remember this movie. I don't know if I've ever seen it. So this movie starts.
Yeah, with a baby laugh.
I didn't know this, but apparently when your baby laughs for the first time, a fairy is born. So it's so weird that, okay, so do fairies die when their like baby that laughs dies? Or is there just like a bajillion fairies?
Have you ever seen book, fairies die if you don't give them attention.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, are there just endless fairies to all the babies who have ever laughed?
Sure.
Or do they die when their, like, laugh owner dies? Or I have so many questions about fairy culture.
You tell me that I look too far into stuff, and then this one you're really looking
because
into.
Pixie Hollow had, like, 10 fairies in it or something. It wasn't that many. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, so a baby laughs.
It's like a dandelion, like, piece, kind of, I guess.
This is such a weird ritual to happen every time.
And she floats from, I guess, Earth, the mainland, as they call it.
The mainland, which is...
to Neverland.
Which is the United Kingdom.
Yes. The mainland
the
is
only
just...
land.
We've established that because we were like, wait, seasons? But yeah, so mainland is just England right now.
Yeah.
We'll just know that.
So, like, a weird dandelion piece floats over to... Or floats up. It's got to go up because it's going into the second star to the right, which is the portal to Neverland.
Yeah.
And then somewhere in Neverland, in an undisclosed location.
Right. Okay. So my thing is, they're in Neverland. I want the story of why Tinkerbell's the only pixie that's in Peter Pan times, because she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, doesn't talk about any of the other ones. Or
I'm about to speak on the rest of this movie right now. It's because all those fairies were fucking annoying. No. I would have left too and
all
found
of my
Peter
friends
Pan.
Are so great.
I would have flown away.
Iridescent and
I'm flying away.
And Rosetta.
If I'm Tinkerbell, I'm flying away. I'm gonna go be a fairy somewhere else.
I'm just curious as to why she either one separated herself from them or if they all died.
Like Chernobyl or something. Like
I know, but do you get what I'm saying though? Like in Peter Pan, she's the only one. She's the only one.
They all tragically died. They ran out of food and they all had to eat each other.
It's Roanoke. I'm for real.
Coronavirus.
Oh, God. Anyway, so she floats into Neverland, into Pixie Hollow, where I think it's really cute that Vidya, like, helps her along with her life wind, even though Vidya's a bitch.
She's just born in front of everybody.
Wearing, like, a cute little...
She's wearing, like, a dandelion fluff.
I also would like to say that Queen Clarion is late to Tinkerbell's birth ceremony, which I find really freaking rude.
Also, I feel like more than one baby would be laughing. Like,
but there's the different seasons, so they're probably getting sent to other seasons, because remember, if you... Spoiler alert, know about her twin sister. She gets sent to the winter woods. So there is...
so they're all just the spring dudes?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Did you pay attention this whole movie? They were getting ready for spring.
Maybe that's why the queen was late. Because she had to go to some other person's being born.
Probably at Periwinkle's birthing ceremony. I'm just saying she was late.
Okay, well, and everyone watches Tinkerbell just become a fairy, a full-grown person that can talk and think and do everything. She has horrible bangs in this. I don't know who did her dirty like that, but...
So then she has to, like, go through, like, all the different talents to see, like, what her talent is gonna be.
Yeah, so they lay out a bunch of stuff in front of her, and she goes up to every single thing, and nothing works.
She kind of sucks at everything.
Yeah, and then she picks up a friggin' hammer like Thor.
She doesn't even pick up the hammer. The hammer follows her. She goes past the hammer, and the hammer follows her and lights up, like, super bright, and everyone's like, oh,
she is looking at that hammer like, not that. Whatever that is, no.
She literally walks past it and eyeballs it.
She picks up what? There's like a seed, water. I don't even know.
Light.
It's all of the different. Oh yeah, something with light, and she like is not going towards that hammer. I think the first thing I would go to is the hammer. I'm not gonna lie. That's a weapon. I don't know what kind of situation I'm in. God. I don't know who these people are.
You're a mess.
If I was just born into a room and they're like, pick a thing, I'm picking a hammer. So I can yeet somebody if I need to.
Also,
what am I gonna do with water?
You're so dumb. This is when you start, like, personally for me, the voice actors in this movie are so great. There's so many good people. Lucy Liu, Jesse McCartney, Kristen Chenoweth, Raven Simone, like all-star cast. They all are perfect, amazing. I would just like to say Rosetta is my favorite. I'm probably gonna say that 80 times because I love her a lot. But yeah, so then they take her around to all these different seasons, and they're like showing her like the winter woods and summer and blah blah blah, and like explaining things to her, which I just want to say they don't explain shit very well.
No, they're horrible explainers. I'm team summer also. Where would you want to be, Kat?
Probably spring or fall. I would definitely be fall.
Fall's too cold for me. I like summer.
No, I like fall.
Summer. Can I wear a bikini and just wings in a bikini?
Yeah.
Is that allowed? That's how I'd be born.
You saw Tinkerbell's outfit, what she made, so...
A tie-dye bikini.
Perfect. The hottest fairy in all of Neverland.
I hope that's what my baby laugh became.
I'm sure.
I wonder what my fairy looks like. Is it only a UK thing? Am I allowed to play? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's British people only.
You're thinking really hard into
All
this.
right,
Maybe that's why there's not like that many of them. It's just people in England.
Maybe. All right.
So we're gonna go with that.
I accept.
So then they show her like some of the talents and everything, like animal talent,
and she is pumped. She's like, oh my god,
I'm gonna do some dope shit.
People
over here.
are bending light. People are picking up water. People are talking to animals.
Gardening.
Oh my gosh. People are painting ladybugs, which is weird, but I'm okay with it. Then they get to where Tinkerbell works.
Can I just say that Clank and Bobble are probably two of the most obnoxious characters I think to ever exist.
Yeah, the one guy just repeats the other guy.
But he doesn't just
What are their names? I don't even know.
Clank and Bobble.
Which one's Bobble?
The big one. Wait. Clank is the big one. Bobble is the one with the
makes more sense.
Glasses. And like Bobble will start talking and then Clank will be like like really loud and just repeat what he was gonna say.
He reminds me of like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Because you like say something and Frankenstein like tries to repeat it, but he's like because he's Frankenstein.
That's very accurate. He is Frankenstein's a monster. Let's fix that.
You're right. Wow, okay. I read that book.
I know you read that book.
I do remember reading that though because I was much older. A very hard read. Do not recommend.
But yeah, I would probably kill Clank because I think he's quite obnoxious.
I mean, you could if you wanted. You have a hammer now, so.
Yeah, and then they have a whole house for her.
I know, her house is really cute.
So cute.
That's what I want to, like, live in. Like, that was, like, a yurt cat. I have this dream of buying land and Kat and Dee and I having, like, our own separate yurts. So that way we're all still, like, close together, but we all have our own spaces, you know what I mean? It'd be, like, a little community and we'll all have yurts.
I'm not against the yurts. I don't know. I just have, like, a lot of stuff, and I would like a house.
You can connect 2 yurts. I'll let you have 2 yurts.
You'll let me?
You just have to pay me extra rent, like double rent.
Why am I paying you?
You'll pay me like $200 instead of $100.
Why am I paying you rent for my yurt?
Because you're living on my land that I'm gonna buy.
Oh, okay.
You can connect 2 yurts. You can do a little like bridgeway between. So you can have a yurt that's just a closet. All right, hear me out. And then your whole other yurt can be your like living quarters.
I'm feeling that.
All right.
But it does make me a little nervous in hurricane season.
Oh, they're stable, baby. We can also go stay in a hotel. We're really worried.
With all of our stuff.
But think about how many times we've had like major hurricanes. In our whole lives, there are only like 3 hurricanes where we would have gone and stayed in a hotel if we lived in a yurt.
It just takes one. Anyway, moving on.
You mean to like blow all your stuff away?
Yeah. We're talking about her house.
Oh, her house is cute.
Yeah, it is really cute.
And she gets to like make her own dress.
Yeah, so they like give her clothes, but they're huge.
Yeah, they gave her like males extra large, so that's good.
So then she tinkers, and she cuts it all up.
Into the shortest
she said
mini skirt in the whole world.
I got cute legs and hips. I'm trying to show it off.
I feel like, okay, I'm about to be a pervert, but like they're all like flying and stuff. I feel like you could like see up that tiny little skirt. I hope she made some leaf underwear to go with it.
I hope she's wearing underwear.
Okay.
We're gonna say
made out of leaves.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Just like every like place had like clothes that what do the winter people wear?
Winter clothes.
Yeah, but like what is it made of? Wolf skin? Like
I don't remember. You want me to look it up?
The fall people had like leaf clothes, dead leaf clothes, and the spring people had green leaf clothes.
They're still leaves. They're just blue. They're literally still leaves.
That's actually not a thing.
With like feathers. Keep it like insulated.
So that's not a thing.
It's cute. No, I think it's cute.
On.
Yeah, man.
Also, everyone's eyebrows in this whole movie. Were we still doing skinny eyebrows in 2008?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hope we never go back there.
Please no, it's not.
So bad.
How about everyone bleaches their eyebrows so I can stop having to draw mine on so I can be, I don't know, not cool.
Don't do that, everyone. Don't listen to Kat.
So then
they go to the little workshop.
Yeah, and they introduce Cheese the Mouse.
Cheese the Mouse is the only good part of this movie.
He's so cute.
And Fairy Mary.
Oh, we stand Fairy Mary.
Who is like their boss. She's the boss of
the Tinker
Spring.
Fairies. No,
just the Tinker Fairies. Mm-hmm. Well, she was counting everybody. I think she's like the assistant to the Minister of Spring. I thought
she was just the Tinker Fairies because she was counting all this stuff like that they were getting done because like they need all the like supplies.
No, because she was counting the people who like paint the freaking ladybugs and shit too.
With her abacus.
Yeah.
Useless.
Which is like fake. Abacus are fake.
Don't know what she was trying to do with that.
They don't do anything.
No.
You just slide things on a thing.
Perfect.
Somebody revoke that patent now.
We're past the need for abacus.
God.
Abacuses? Abaci?
Abacus. It's probably just, I don't know. I'm not going to guess.
Moving on. So then, Fawn is the first of, like, the other fairies that we meet. She's an animal talent fairy. And then there's Silver Mist, Iridessa, and Rosetta. Rosetta's my favorite. Who's your favorite?
Tinkerbell.
I guess I should have known that.
Because in I only like real life Tinkerbell. Though.
Yeah, I don't understand her personality.
Maybe maybe something really crazy does happen, and that's when she becomes, like, the real Tinkerbell.
A psycho bitch who's obsessed with Peter Pan.
Yeah, something snaps. Which I can see because in this movie, she goes a little wacko sometimes. So yeah. She does not want to make bowls.
Do you?
Honestly, I don't mind being a tinker fairy. It seems pretty chill. I like to paint and make stuff, so yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I would want to be a garden fairy.
Ew, no, so much grass, and especially in spring. Oh, the worst time to be a
all they're doing is
garden
planting.
Fairy. Dirt. You would never be a garden fairy. You'd be hot. Tinkerbell gets to work inside in her mini skirt.
I like gardening though. I'm not good at it, but if I was
Did
a garden
they have shoes on?
Yes.
Did she have her little pom poms?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice them.
Yeah.
A queen.
They start talking about the mainland, and Tinkerbell's like pumped. She's like, "We get to go to the mainland? What? That's pretty dope." No one corrects her.
No one tells her, hey, Tinker Fairies, we don't go there. So we literally stay here and make stuff for everybody else who gets to go to the mainland. So they just, like, let her think she gets to go, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So Tinkerbell is in the workshop, and she meets Fairy Mary, and then Fairy Mary is like, oh, boys, did you get all your work done today? Like, did you bring supplies to who cares where? And they're like, no, because the cart's broken and the wheels aren't even on it, so no. And Tinkerbell's like, I'll help them. And Fairy Mary's like, oh my god, Tinkerbell, you're the best. Yes, queen. But she's really not. So they're on the cart. Cheese the mouse is pulling the cart, and they're going through, like, this little grass forest. And then out of nowhere, there's evil grass. Demon grass? But they're actually, like, what?
They're thistles. Or
like
thistles.
Yeah. Evil thistles.
Evil thistles.
But yeah.
Love that. That's when they meet the other fairies.
Are they all spring fairies?
Yeah.
They just all have different talents? Mm-hmm. But yeah, on their way back, going back through the evil grass situation, and they run into Vidya, who is a fast flying talent. Mm-hmm. So basically, she's so fast, she makes wind? Mm-hmm. That's lame.
I think that's pretty cool.
I'd rather be a Tinker Fairy.
And she's, like, the fastest of them, I think.
And then Tinkerbell's like, oh my god, I can't wait to, like, go to the mainland. It's gonna be so great. And Vidya's like, yeah, have fun on the mainland, Tinkerbell. So still no one has told Tinkerbell she's not going to the mainland.
They really just
help a sister out, and she's 1 day old.
God.
Not even.
They literally tell her nothing.
She's 5 hours old. Somebody help her.
They legit tell her nothing. It sucks.
Oh, man.
So then Tinkerbell flies off. She finds a bunch of quote-unquote lost things, which are a bunch of human things that have washed up on the beaches of Neverland, which is kind of cool.
She finds a bunch of trash.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Essentially, like, at the beginning, it's a bunch of trash. So she finds, like, a spring. I think it's like I don't know.
A nail, a spring,
a diamond,
a coin, some ruby, or, like, a gem. Mm-hmm. We'll call it a gem. Doesn't look like a diamond.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't a ruby either.
It was blue.
It was blue.
Just sapphire. All right.
It wasn't sapphire blue, though. It was, like, azurite or something.
All right, gem expert over here, calling a ruby blue, and then pulls out some random gem.
Oh,
moving on from the gem. So then she's, like, trying to, like, build some.
And she's trying to, like, put the nail in the screw. I was like, Tinkerbell, quit.
She's trying. She's tinkering.
She's supposed to be making bowls.
She doesn't want to make bowls.
She needs to make bowls. People need to eat their acorn soup, so they need bowls.
Out of their acorn bowl. And then Fairy Mary is like, what are you doing? And she takes all of her lost things.
She throws her trash in the trash. She does what she should have done.
I would have been like, touch my shit, lady. Touch my shit again. We're going to throw hands.
Tinkerbell is like, she's like that person at work that you specifically say, like, oh my gosh, can you do this? And they're like, yeah. And then go do something else. Never. And you're like, did you do the thing I asked you to do? And they're like, no, but I did this. Bitch, no one asked you to do that.
Oh no.
Get your work done. Spring depends on you, Tinkerbell.
So then they show all the different, like, all like the ministers, I guess they're called. The ministers of the seasons.
Spring, minister of fall, minister of summer, minister of winter.
Minister of spring is a weird dude.
Yo, the minister of summer? Minister? Is she still a minister? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm ignorant and from America. The minister of summer is fierce, though.
She's got, her hair is fabulous.
Oh my god. She is my queen. Afro. I already would have picked summer, but after seeing my options for minister, summer.
She's
summer.
Her dress is made of lilies or like tiger lilies.
She's the cutest.
Oh, she is absolutely the cutest.
She's my actual queen.
Yeah.
She's my new idol. She doesn't have a single line in this movie.
Sure,
I don't think.
Not. And then so they're talking about like everything getting ready for spring and blah blah blah. And then Tinkerbell, because no one told her what is going on, she was told. They even said like, oh, we have like it's like essentially like a science fair for like the Tinker Fairies.
Basically.
So she actually thinks it's like an actual science fair. Brings stuff that she invented.
Oh my god.
And she interrupts Queen Clarion with her inventions. And first of all, none of them work right because she's brand new. She still doesn't know what she's
7 hours old at this point.
And so she has this like nutcracker that like doesn't work.
Does not crack nuts.
No. And the spray painter that doesn't spray right. And
Tinkerbell, big dumb in this moment.
She's doing her but no one told her.
No, it's so awkward. And they basically tell her to fuck off.
And they said, go make your bowls.
Oh my god. Literally at one point, okay, so when her nutcracker doesn't work, the nut goes like flying.
It's a squirrel.
It's a poor squirrel in the head.
It cried.
It was so sad. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Tinkerbell completely fucks up.
Yeah, so she's been alive for like
8 hours.
8 hours, and no one's
her
told her.
8th hour on Earth.
Everyone let her make a fool out of herself in front of not just the queen, but also all of the seasoned people. I don't know what to call them.
She goes back to the workshop after the whole fuck up incident.
Oh, does she?
And Fairy Mary was like, how'd it go? And she's like, oh, you weren't there. And Fairy Mary's like, no, bitch, I was actually working. Fairy Mary's like, I don't have time to see the queen. I'm picking up your slack.
From you bringing lost things, I'm actually doing your job for you.
She's like, Tinkerbell, bowls. Say it with me. Bowls.
Oh, no.
And then it's the next day.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tinkerbell's 24 hours old.
Perfect.
At this point.
So all the fairies are going to like pick up their like pixie dust for the day. 'Cause apparently it's just not like on them. They have like a tree that makes it for them.
Oh my gosh, what's the pink one? The pink fairy?
Rosetta.
Oh my god, she's so cute. She's gets like
a makeup brush. Tell me that's not me. Do you see why she's my favorite?
Yeah.
And her voice actress is literally Kristen Chenoweth, and I think she's so
she's got like a heavy southern accent. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love that one. Wait, what's her name?
Rosetta.
We stand Rosetta.
She's my favorite.
She literally dusts it on with a makeup brush.
She like stops him and she's like, hold on. Okay.
Everyone else is trash. They just dump it on their heads.
And then Silver Mist is she's just dumb.
That's the blue one.
Yes.
That's Lucy Liu.
That's Lucy Liu.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting this.
She's kind of dumb, but she does her best. Tinkerbell convinces them all to try out all of their talents. She's like, well, maybe I'm not meant to be a Tinker Fairy. Maybe, like, something got messed up, and I'm supposed to be, like, a water talent. So they're all like, okay, sure. And Iridessa's like, this is not a good idea.
Raven-Symoné.
Yes.
In the yellow dress.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
You're doing so great.
I'm killing it.
She's like, this is not a good idea. I don't think we should be doing this.
Yeah, because it's a horrible idea. Like, literally, the hammer picked you. You can't just be like, psych.
And it glowed so bright. Like, you clearly meant to be a Tinker Fairy.
Yeah. Like, you have a hammer. That's what you do now.
Hammer it up, bitch. Silver Mist is like, all right, we can try and teach you to be a water talent fairy. So she tries to be a water talent. She can't even pick up the water.
She can't.
Let alone get it to the spider web thing that she's supposed to put on.
Yeah, they're trying to put like dew on a spider web,
It's a whole mess. And she ends up throwing the water.
Tinkerbell has zero patience. This is the only time Tinkerbell is actually like herself. She's very stubborn and has no patience.
Yeah, there's a couple instances where
like,
she...
calm down, and she is just freaking out.
Yeah.
She's freaking out. Mm-hmm. Like, she is literally picking up water drop after water drop, and they keep dropping because she can't pick up water. Guess what? Because she's not a water talent fairy. And then finally she gets really mad. And
she throws it at the spider web, and it all congeals together in the middle and flings and just soaks them all.
Just soaks all the fairies in Springville. So you know what, Kat? It's crazy, but Tinkerbell, not a water talent fairy.
No, really
Could
shocking.
You have guessed?
No.
Let's try something else.
So then,
where are we going, Tink?
They're like, Iridessa, now it's your turn. And Iridessa's like, hell no!
Honestly, I'd be happy to get it over with. You know, it's not going to work, so.
I guess, but she already made a mess of the water talent stuff. So then...
You can't hurt anybody with light, right?
Right. So then Iridesce is like, all right, so we have a couple easy things we can do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to catch this light. That's literally the last rays of sun for the day. It's the most powerful light, they say. She literally grabs it from the sky. Yeah. Tinkerbell is like, hello, I can't, what am I grabbing? There's nothing there because you're not.
Because she's not a light talent.
So then she puts it in like this little cup, and then she's supposed to distribute it out to the lightning bugs. Cute, perfect. Lightning bugs are super cute. They're like little puppies. She can't even pick it up out of the little cup because, again, not a light talent fairy, so you can't grab it.
I'm shocked.
I know. It's amazing.
Crazy.
And she ends up like flinging it somehow. And then it gets stuck to her butt. So
and, the fireflies really want it.
Yeah, so the fireflies are now chasing Tinkerbell for her...
They're chasing Tinkerbell's booty.
Because her butt has the sunlight that they need for their butts. So
she becomes a firefly.
Love that
instead of a light talent fairy.
I think it works,
She's killing it.
So then...
That's what you are now.
Either later that day or the next day, I'm not really sure. And she's back in the, like, Tinker talent.
Yeah, I think at this point, that was the last light of day. So yeah. So Tinkerbell is now 2 days old.
Yes.
Next day.
Approximately.
She's been alive for 48 hours. We're doing great.
Yeah. She still has a lit up butt, but Fairy Mary's like, I know what you've been up to. I think it's really kind of shitty that you don't want to be a Tinker talent because, like, we are the reason that everyone can do everything that they can do. Like, literally no one can exist without us.
You know, when your boss says, can I have a word with you? Ooh, Tinkerbell almost got the pink slip. How would you fire her? I guess you can't. Like,
maybe that's what happened. Maybe she got banished. She is.
Oh, maybe, yeah, one day, maybe she finally cracked. Like, she was making a bowl and she was just like, and she just left.
What was that again? Perfect. So that's what happened.
And she just was flying around Neverland and was like, oh, little boy.
Lost boys.
Hello. Do you need a friend?
Yeah, I can see that happening.
She had to find attention, I guess.
Like, Tinkerbell accidentally then insults Clink and Bauble. Tinker talenting is useless.
It's not. Right. Bowls are important. Teapots are important.
But I was going to say, she was making a kettle. So.
Tea kettles are important. It wasn't even hard. They already had the pieces. They just had to put them together.
Yeah, it's not really tinkering.
Like, they were Tinker Fairy 101 class, you know? Like, they were just putting together. They were, like, ready to assemble.
It's like point A and point B stick together and perfect. You're done.
It's not hard, Tinkerbell. Yeah. How relaxing would that be? Just making tea kettles all
I would
day.
Be bored out of my fucking mind.
I would love it.
Nope.
I should be a Tinker Fairy.
I can't do mindless stuff.
It's not mindless.
You're putting a lid on a tea kettle.
I guess because my mind is so active, like, I'd be fine. Like, my mind would be entertaining itself while I was making tea kettles.
If I could have, like, a book next to me and I can read while I'm doing
You could probably, like, I would listen to, like, a podcast or something. Just making tea kettles.
Do they have podcasts in Neverland?
Neverland. I'm just saying, though, they should hire somebody to come in and read them a story or something. It'd be nice. They could watch a movie. You're right.
Watch movies on what? They don't even have electricity. They have lightning bugs.
What is Cheese doing? He can do a little tap dance or something.
He's already carrying carts for them. Now
you're making this hard. I don't want to be a Tinker Fairy anymore. I'd be so bored.
At least gardening, you're like doing something. It's not mindless. It's always different.
I guess. Well, some days they make bowls instead of tea kettles.
Jesus. You're not even making a bowl. The bowl is made. What are they doing? Clearly the bowl is made if they already have like a hollowed out acorn for the tea kettle. That's literally just the bowl.
I don't know.
They're just putting a lid and a spout on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so we would not be good Tinker talents.
I don't know what I would be. I want to fly fast then.
Okay, there you go. Then you can go anywhere. So then she insults Clink and Bauble and then she just like flies off. But on to the next talent she's gonna try.
I can't.
So Fawn, I actually don't know who does Fawn's voice. I'm sorry. I ruined this.
Can't think about it.
So Fawn is like, we're gonna help these baby birds fly for the first time.
I'm not ready.
So Fawn gets what, 2 of them to go?
Yeah.
And they're flying.
There's one left.
This scared little baby bird. Why is there a bird in every movie we watch? Can we watch one movie without a bird?
I think there is one.
Are there any movies without birds? Anyway,
I can't stop
terrified.
I'm starting a GoFundMe for that squirrel that Tinkerbell accosted.
And then the baby bird.
And the baby bird. So the 2 birds that she got to fly, that Fawn got to fly, are totally normal, fully grown birds.
I wouldn't say they're fully grown.
Well, they're like normal baby birds.
Yeah.
The 3rd one is like malnourished.
horrified. His feathers are sticking up at every angle. Like, he looks like he's been through some shit, and he was born later than even Tinkerbell. He was born an hour ago.
I'm never watching this movie again. I can't look at that bird ever again.
He literally starts building his egg back up around himself because he's so nervous.
Also, Tinkerbell's like yelling at him.
She's screaming at him.
Fly, motherfucker.
She's like, I am not going to be a goddamn Tinker Talent Fairy. You are going to fly so I can be an Animal Talent Fairy. Just do me this one solid.
She's so aggressive.
And the bird again, for a second time, tries to build a little egg back up around it.
And then she's like, oh my god, I can't do this. And then she's like, oh, I see like a really good flyer up there. I'll see if they can help out.
Another time when no one tells Tinkerbell anything about living as a fairy.
No. Oh, guess what? It's not another fairy.
It's a hawk.
It's a hawk. Honestly, I would have let it eat Tinkerbell. The other fairies like help her out, but I mean at this point, let's let her go.
I don't know if they're really helping her out so much as they're helping themselves because they don't want to get eaten, because she flies into a tree and hides.
With Vidya.
And
Vidya is like, bye, and like slides right out of there.
They both almost get eaten by the hawk, and then they get the hawk to fly away. Tinkerbell gets upset that she's useless. She's not good at any talent.
You're right. I'm with Vidya on this one. Vidya's like, you're useless. You'll never go to the mainland. Right. And Tinkerbell's like, I just want to go to the mainland. Tinkerbell, you don't get to go to the mainland.
Nah, sis.
That's how this works.
So Tinkerbell flies off because she's all sad, and she ends back up on the beach with more lost things.
I know, she keeps finding trash everywhere.
Yeah, so she starts like putting all the lost things together because weird. It's like she's a Tinker Talent.
It's like she knows how to build things.
Yeah, I don't know.
So crazy.
And she builds a music box. It's really cute.
With a little ballerina.
And then all her friends come up and they're like gassing her up. They're like, girl, do you know what you just did? You just tinkered. They're
so proud of. They're like, you built a music box. None of us would have any idea how to do that.
Like, I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that before.
I can only catch the last light of the day. I mean, you built a music box.
Yeah. It's freaking amazing.
They really do gas her up. And she's still not having it.
She starts throwing like a fit. She literally like
does a tinker fit.
Yeah, this is like another time when she like actually acts like something. Like her face gets all red.
This is my girl. Oh no, she goes to knock on Vidya's door.
Oh, to ask her
and
to help.
She's like, teach me to fly fast. Tinkerbell, you can't. Right. Girlfriend.
You literally just built a music box.
You think you're just gonna magically fly fast?
Yeah, man.
You can't do that.
Right.
No.
So then Vidya, like kind of being her usual bitch self, and she's like, you know what you can do? You can be a garden talent fairy.
Yeah.
And catch the sprinting thistles because no one else can do that really.
Or as I like to call them,
the evil
grass.
The evil grass.
They're evil grass.
And then Tink actually does pretty well.
Yeah, she abandons work. Okay, so what is this now? Day
3?
Day 3 or day 4? Tinkerbell's 4 days old or something?
Essentially, we'll go with that.
She abandons work again.
She also steals cheese.
She steals the mouse that drives the cart.
And she's like riding cheese with these hooks. She actually does pretty decent. She catches quite a few of the thistles and gets them into their little pen.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. And then Vidya lets them out.
No, they break the corral.
Before that, she catches like 4 or 5 of them, and then Vidya gets pissed that she actually did decent at it, and she opens the gates back up.
Was I just like not watching that part?
Clearly.
Okay, so here's how I saw it.
That's after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then...
Well, let's start over then. So Tinkerbell abandons work once again to do her own side project. Steals Cheese the mouse.
And then, so she is trying to catch the thistles, and she actually catches like a couple of them. She catches like 4 or 5 of them and gets them in the little corral. And then
evil grass.
Yeah. And then Vidya gets like pissed that she's like, wait, she's actually doing all right at this. And she opens the gates back up and lets those ones loose. So she like falls because she has 2 or 3 of them caught. Tinkerbell has like 2 or 3 of the thistles caught. And then the ones that were let loose are running the opposite way. So they like break her little things that she was using to catch the thistles. And then they all start running after her and chasing her. And then they all run into the corral at the same time and break it.
Yeah.
And then
they run into town.
Yeah.
With Tinkerbell basically leading the way.
No, she's chasing them because she's trying to catch them. So she's trying to catch the thistles still, and she's running through like all the flowers, all the animals.
She just breaks the town, basically.
She pretty much fucks up all of Pixie Hollow.
Yeah. Well, spring. She only really fucks up spring.
Is Pixie Hollow just spring, or is Pixie Hollow all of it?
No, Pixie Hollow's all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she fucks up spring.
Yeah. She destroys spring, which is the next day, by the way.
Yeah.
Spring is coming to the mainland
tomorrow.
And Tinkerbell has just destroyed everything.
Literally everything. Like
she's doing really good.
The poor ladybugs are like tie-dyed.
They look better, I think. They should release those.
Right? The acorns are on the floor. They don't have lids on the tea kettles anymore. I don't know what those are used for to bring spring, but you know. But yeah, so Tinkerbell like completely ruins spring, and then all the season fairy ministers, whatever they are like freaking out.
Yeah.
They're like, well, if spring doesn't happen on time, then summer can't happen on time, and then fall can't happen on time, so we can't have the harvest, and then winter's going to be, and you know,
it's a bad time. It's a
domino effect. So they're all freaking the hell out.
Yeah.
So then they're all trying to figure out what they're going to do. And then we pan over to Tinkerbell.
Who ran away because she can't face the truth.
Yeah. So she's going to collect some pixie dust because she's going to run away forever.
Yeah, which she should.
Right.
That's the best idea she's had this whole movie.
And then
she's going to exile herself.
Baby Daddy Terrence.
Oh yeah, the dust
Jesse
fairy?
McCartney.
Is he the only one? There must be more. There's probably a
only
couple
Dust
of
Fairy?
them. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, there's definitely more of them.
Oh, okay.
He's just the main one, just like
he's the one who distributes the
Rosetta
dust.
is like the main garden fairy in this, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like she has like her friends. Obviously there's other ones too, but also didn't they call them Sparrowmen in the books?
Yeah, they were called Sparrowmen. They had their own books too,
yeah.
but I don't remember any of them like this.
It's weird that they don't, I mean, I guess they don't really touch on it. They changed the whole characters in
all the characters are like different than they were.
Wasn't there like a rain fairy?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Or in Beck? Why don't I know more about these than you do?
Yeah, Beck was
the animal talent.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck Fawn is.
They
She's fake.
Made her up. I never even read these. I don't know why I know so much about them.
I don't know why you know so much. There was like 8 or 9 books, and it was all of their different stories.
I think it's just because I thoroughly enjoy these movies. I don't know why.
Really?
I really do.
All right.
Not the first one so much. I really like the other ones.
I don't like the animation. Like, Tinkerbell looks like an alcoholic. Like, her face is swollen. She looks like a catcher's mitt.
Oh my god.
It's not good.
Anyway.
I don't like how they look.
So I just enjoy this part because I could just listen to Jesse McCartney talk.
Yeah.
Forever. So he's like, yeah.
Oh, I'm so surprised you know my name.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not important.
And she was like, what are you talking about? You're the guy who gives everybody dust. Like, you're the best, bro. Everybody knows your name. Like, everybody talks to you every day. Oh my god, you're so great. What do you mean?
Fairies can't do anything without their pixie dust, so you're important. And he's like, no, I know. Bitch, I know.
He's just trying to prove a point.
Yeah, and so she realizes
Gotti.
Tinker fairies are also pretty fucking important.
Everybody has a role.
Right.
And every role is important.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Tinkerbell.
Weird. Tinkerbell gets an idea. And she's like, okay, I fucked up all of spring. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can fix it. Weird that she's a Tinker talent and she can invent things.
Right.
So she sees the lost things that she had like previously found.
The nail and the
spring and the coin. And she realizes that the inventions that she had created earlier, that she had shown to Queen Clarion 2 days ago, she can improve upon those and actually mass produce them.
Yeah.
And then it'll make everything right.
She's going to save spring.
Yeah. So then she fixes them and then she brings it to Queen Clarion and is showing her. She's like, hey, look, I can actually fix all of the ladybugs. I can fix all their paint. And it takes 2 seconds as opposed to what did she say, like 15 seconds that it takes all of them? Like
I don't know. She's like, it takes me 30 seconds. She's like, no, you can do it in 2.
Right. So she's like, if we all work together to build these and then make it all happen, we all work together, we can fix spring.
Woo!
And then Vidia's like, oh, who's listening to this dumb bitch Tinkerbell? She's the one that ruined everything.
Yeah, she ruined it.
Kind of.
No, she ruined it.
Vidya kind of outs herself while she's yelling at Tinkerbell.
She definitely outs herself.
Yeah, she's like, well, I shouldn't have even told you to try and catch the thistles. I was trying to help you. And then everyone's like, so it's your fault. And Queen Clarion is like, you can go catch all those damn thistles now, you dumb bitch.
The evil grass.
Yeah.
Evil grass.
Yeah. So Queen Clarion makes... That's a tongue twister.
Queen Clarion? Yeah, I hate it. Have you realized I haven't said it this whole episode? Because you know I don't like tongue twisters.
Yeah, I don't know why when I just said it.
Queen Clarion.
I just really kind of struggled with it there for a second.
It's a horrible tongue twister. I hate it.
But yeah, so then Vidya has to go collect all of the thistles.
Yeah.
And then...
She's not happy about it.
Queen Clarion is like, all right, so what can we do to speed this along? Like,
Tinkerbell says...
Go find lost shit.
Give me some trash. Bring me all the trash.
Get me all the trash.
And they were like, okay, great, trash time.
And then I just like that there's multiple points in this where they're all just watching Tinkerbell build stuff.
Yeah.
She like,
well, she's showing them how to build it.
Right. I just think it's funny. They're all just standing around like, oh, all right, that's cool. Are the Tinker Fairies doing this, or I'm a garden talent?
No, everyone's helping.
I know, but that's what's funny is that like
anybody could be a tinker, but not a tinker can't be anything.
I mean,
that's facts.
All
that's facts right there.
Yikes.
Call Queen Clarion to confirm.
So yeah, they build everything, they fix everything.
Yeah,
and
something that
finished.
took 9 months to do. They got done in like 4 hours, but it seems legit. And then
it is what it is.
It's time to go to the mainland. There's like a weird flower portal, I guess. What happens? What's with the flower?
The flower just announces when spring is. And then they fly towards the second star to the right.
It's like a weird flower just like wakes up.
Yeah.
What are all the other ones? Now I have to know.
I don't know.
What happens when it's
probably
what
like
happens when it's winter?
When
like a Yeti comes out and it's like Whoa.
Or the last leaf falls from like a tree.
Oh, okay. Okay, now let's go summer. Now I gotta know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I want to know what happens.
I didn't write the books. Or
so yeah, this weird lily like lights up.
It like opens.
I mean, it also
when the last petal opens, right? Okay. Tinkerbell's like, I don't need to go to the mainland. It's fine. I realized that I was just being stupid, and everyone's like, no. Like Clink and Bauble found her music box that she made, and they're like, yo, we found this.
They fixed it.
Yeah,
they painted it.
Fairy Mary is like, I couldn't even get that thing. I didn't even know what that was, and like I thought it was.
All Fairy Mary knows what to do is Abacus. So
right.
That's all she knows.
Jesus. So then they're like, there's a little girl out in the mainland who is definitely missing this cute little music box.
So now Tinkerbell's going to bring trash back to people.
Right. That's her job now.
She's going to clean up trash and bring it back.
But it's really funny because she didn't have to carry the music box. Clink and Bauble are like, we'll do it. We're strong. And so they freaking fly this giant music box to the mainland. But they've also never been to the mainland, so it's
they're
probably
pumped.
pretty exciting.
They don't care. They're like, we'll carry whatever.
Also, Tinkerbell definitely gets in the way of the spring fairies trying to get rid of winter.
She's like sitting on their toadstools and stuff. They're trying to like clear the snow, and she's like, "Can you move, sis?
Can you
like,
get the fuck up? Get out of my way."
Jeez.
So they're like bringing the flowers up, and they're fertilizing. They're waking the animals up and feeding them.
They're kicking the squirrels out of their houses.
It's pretty cute.
It is pretty cute.
And then after they start getting spring like finished, they bring Tinkerbell's little music box, and then she has like a whole bag of pixie dust that she could have used to begin with. I think
that was her exile dust.
No, he hands it to her right before they leave.
Oh,
he's like, here you go.
Just kidding.
Just
so she uses pixie dust to pick it up.
Yeah, which she could have done from the beginning.
Yeah, she like made them carry it for no reason.
Yes. She asked Queen Clarion when they were back on Pixie Hollow. She's like, how do I know?
Yeah, how will I know whose music box
She's like, you'll know. Don't worry. So then she's flying around, and she just happens to see a window, and she's like, I'm getting a feeling from this window.
This window is giving me good vibes.
And so she leaves the music box on the windowsill, and she kind of flies away and hides, and she like knocks on the window, and then who opens the window?
Wendy.
Baby Wendy.
Oh my god. No annoying younger siblings.
Probably not yet. Yeah, because she was quite a bit older
like
than
5
them.
or whatever. I don't know. But it's her music box.
What's the middle one? Michael's the little one.
John.
John was probably a baby at that point because I feel like she was like...
Doesn't really matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter. So then she gets the music box and her mom's like, Wendy, darling. And I'm like,
oh my god.
So cute.
Oh my god.
And then she plays the music in the music box, and it's You Can Fly from Peter Pan. That got me pretty good.
It's very cute. I had a kind of a tear.
Yeah.
It wasn't as sad as the baby bird, but it was pretty sad.
It was more like feel good more than like sad.
It was like, oh my god, they linked the movies.
Yeah, and then that's the end.
Yes. Tinkerbell revolutionized Tinker culture.
Yeah, man.
She fucked up in the beginning, but she really comes through in the end there. Are we getting out our lips? Yeah. Oh my god. Also, Fairy Mary at the end gives Tinkerbell a hug. Fairy Mary looks like she gives the best hugs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, honestly, can I have a hug, Fairy Mary?
I know where I'm putting mine.
Oh my god. Do you want to go first?
Okay. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not like my absolute favorite. I do like this movie quite a bit, and it is one of the movies that I just like have on just for like S's and G's, sometimes just for like sound.
Right.
But it's not like one of like my absolute favorites.
Right.
So it's number 10 on my list. So Cinderella's at number 9, Tinkerbell's at number 10, and then Lady and the Tramp is at number 11.
Nice. I love the real Tinkerbell. I don't like this movie.
You were a Tinkerbell stan growing up.
I like Tinkerbell from Peter Pan.
I know, yeah.
I don't like her in this. And I don't know. I just don't like this movie that much. Like, I would probably never watch it again. I would rather watch, are you ready?
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph?
I would rather watch Wreck-It Ralph.
Is this like very bottom for you? Wow.
Giving it a 6.
A 6? That's fair.
It's just like, I don't know. It's definitely made for like little kids.
Oh, absolutely.
It does not engage my attention.
I guess my thing is that I really want the movie that bridges these movies to Peter Pan. You know what I mean?
That'd
like,
be cool.
I want the
That'd
movie.
That'd be a dope live action.
Right.
Disney, do it.
Or like even like a show almost. Yeah. Like a short, either gets like banned or exiled, so
probably never watch
even just like a movie, yeah. Like banned or exiled or whatever from Pixie Hollow and finds Peter Pan.
But yeah, definitely a 6 out of 10. Like, I could never watch this again and I'd be okay. But it was, like, cute.
I like some of the other ones in this series more than I like the original one, that's for sure.
Never Beast, I can never watch again.
Never Beast.
If you ever make me watch it, I'll kill you.
But I do like it. But Pirate Fairy is my absolute favorite.
So yeah, this is number 12.
Woo!
So Wreck-It Ralph at 11, Tinkerbell at 12.
Doing great.
All right, you ready to guess?
I'm nervy, but yes.
Let me stretch. It's gonna be... Okay, I only did 2 hints.
Oh, God.
I've never seen this movie before.
Have I seen it?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
It's about a dog.
Bolt?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen it either. I've met him in the parks.
I hate movies about dolphins, horses, or dogs. I don't know why. I just don't care. Also, I'm allergic to dogs, so I don't hate dogs. It's just like I can't love them because I can't. So I just choose not to. I've never been a dog person. But
I love all animals.
I'm allergic anyway.
Except birds. Birds can choke.
Even that baby bird who re-egged himself.
Yeah, he can stay on that egg.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like birds.
But yeah, Bolt.
That's a good one.
I don't even know what it's about. A fast dog. I literally don't know.
I think he's like a superhero. I've never seen it either.
I assume he's fast because his name is Bolt. That's all I know.
That's good that you picked one that we've never seen.
I know. It's going to be fun. Well, apparently I've never seen Tinkerbell. Or I just blocked it out of my memory. I'm really good at just blocking things out of my memory.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
I don't remember, like, anything.
She doesn't like to read books because she doesn't remember anything.
And immediately forget them.
But
the only books I know are, like, books that I've reread over and over. Or books that have movies, because then I can kind of bridge the gap between the book and the movie. But yeah, for the most part, like, I forget almost every book I've ever read.
I can read a book a day.
I read, like, 4 books a year, maybe.
That's about how many I read in a week.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I love reading.
That's great. I am Bolt.
Yeah, I met him.
Doesn't he say that in the movie?
Yes, I'm sure that's his exact words.
That's his tag.
He's like, I am Groot.
I am Bolt. I am Bolt.
I met him in Hollywood Studios.
Wait,
once.
he talks in the movie?
I think so. I don't know.
Why am I asking you?
I don't know. I've never seen it either.
I feel like I don't even know. I could not describe to you another character in that movie besides the dog.
There's a little boy in it, right?
I don't know. I've never ever wanted to watch this movie.
I feel like there's
all the Bolt stands are gonna come for our lives.
That's fine.
But anyway, stay home if you can, for real. If you can, guys. It's cool if you're going to like something important, but just try to stay home.
Stay safe out there, y'all.
Self-quarantine.
Yeah. It's just like cats murdering each other. Everything is fine.
They're just playing.
Dinah's really nice to the other cats. No, that's it. Okay, bye.
Bye. Smoochies. These opinions are our own and are in no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The cover art for Tragical Podcast was created by Johnny the Alchemist on Instagram. Give him a like and a follow to see more of his insanely good artwork and to contact him for any of your artwork needs.
The Tragical Podcast intro music was produced by Jahreezy. Contact information can be found on his Instagram at Jahreezy. Jahreezy.